But here's a story that I just heard the other day, and it was in a video that was sent to me. And you'll have to excuse me. I don't remember if I told you this or not, but even if I did, it's worth saying again. And it's a very short video of a man, about 2 minutes. And this person is a Israeli said in there, and he doesn't have any sign, a typical non-religious Israeli, And so he says that he was in one of these villages. I forget which the name of it was, on October the 7th. And the Hamas came. Now, nobody expected a thing like this. And you should know that all those villages and little towns, whatever that were attacked, these places were, for the most part, very not religious, and they were very pro-peace. They wanted to make peace with the Arabs. They were very against that we took land away from them, and all these things that people are saying that we had no right to take it from them in 47. We have to give it back to them. And they had already planned the next day. There was supposed to be a big sort of an exhibition, an art exhibition or something like that, or a big party they were going to make all together with the Arabs that were living just on the other side of the border to show that peace is possible. And instead, all these Arabs they attacked, and the not just the Arabs, but the regular people, the regular citizens that lived in Gaza, they came in and joined the Arabs with them. They kidnapped them. Okay. Anyway, so it was a big shock to these people, and especially they saw that they were actually killing. They came in, they were killing, and they were burning, and they were raping, they were beheading, they were doing. So this fellow, he was in like a big shock. I didn't exactly understand how it was, but he said he was on the roof of his house, and he had one bullet, as far as I understood, one bullet in his gun. So let's say it wasn't one bullet; it was eight. He said I had a kadur b'kaneh. He said he had one. In any case, whatever he had a gun, but he was paralyzed. All of a sudden, he was just in shock, just total shock, and he realized that was it. It was another second, and they were going to get him too. He said it. He said he's not a religious person. He doesn't. He said all of a sudden he started asking God for help, and he said that he's a big follower of the Lubavitcher Rebbe. He has pictures of the Rebbe in his house. So he said he imagined one of these pictures, and he started praying to God, and he said, "Rebbe, help me." And he said suddenly something happened to me. He said I became a different person. He said, I became a different person. So suddenly I went into action, and I started shooting, and he said, I don't want to say anymore. I think I'm almost sure that I told you the story, but okay, I'll tell it again. Said I don't want to say anymore. But you see a very interesting thing that, the Arabs, the terrorists, whatever we want to call them, that they came in and they took pictures. They were so happy about them burning people up and killing unarmed people and raping and this. They took actually movies. They had movie cameras, and they took it and they sent it. They wanted to send it all over the world, scare the Jews and praise themselves. And they were happy. One of these Arabs called home and said, "Mom, I'm killing Jews. I'm doing it." And she said, "God bless you, my son." They were very happy. Anyway, but the Jews are not like that. So, so he said that he doesn't want to say it. There's a fellow standing next to him. He was taking this. So somebody was videoing this whole thing. Somebody standing next to him, he says, no, he doesn't want to talk about it. He doesn't want to praise himself. But he said he and two other people, they jumped into action and they saved the whole entire community. He said they were killing people right and left. And they say them, and this guy is saying, it wasn't me. I'm telling you, it was not me. Something happened to me. Something came into me. And the interview, the one who was giving the interview says, what is your name? He said, it wasn't me. I had nothing to do with it. And what's the point of the matter? What's the point that I'm trying to get across? We don't know who we are. We don't know who we are, right? I did tell this story before, right? But in any case, the point is still the same point. We don't know who we really are. And the Rebbe does know who we really are. And if we're connected to the Rebbe, and like someone said, why does so many the Chabad people have pictures of the Rebbe? And someone gave the answer. You have a mirror in your house, at least one mirror. You see who you are. The Rebbe is showing us who we really are. That's who we really are, right? That's what a Jew really is. And here, this person, he grabbed his weapon and he started killing people. He was not. That's not his in nature. He doesn't want to. He's not proud of it. that he went and he killed people, because that's really not our nature, even though we're pretty good at it, but that's not our nature. The nature of the Jewish people is to make good in the world, to make blessing in the world. That's our true nature. So if the Rebbe could bring out from this person the nature to protect and to kill if necessary, how much more so to do good. And that's exactly the whole point of Tisha B'Av. It's a time that puts us into shock. It's a thing that paralyzes us. But by means of the Mashiach, and the Rebbe is the Mashiach, all of the Jewish people will be awakened with new powers they didn't know they had, but not to save ourselves by killing others, but by enlivening others, by showing all of these Arabs and terrorists that they're doing bad for everybody, for themselves, and that the whole Quran is a big lie, as is all the other books, the Gospels and all these other books that are written. It's just keeping people imprisoned, so that they don't realize how good the world is and how good every human being is and how close the Creator is. And that's what's going to be revealed, God willing, today with Mashiach now. Have a good day. We'll see you all, God willing, on Sunday, 8:15.